guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you've been watching some of my videos in the past, you know that I am planning on going on the semester at sea voyage in the spring of 2022. So that's still a year and a half from now, which I've kind of talked about in some of my other videos. But what I have been doing is planning in advance so that I can not only save money, but also have the best experience possible. One of the things that I touched on in my other videos is that I've already started thinking about what I'm going to be packing for this trip in a year and a half from now. I know that seems crazy and a little bit extreme. I promise you throughout this video, you will understand why it's so important, especially if you're trying to save money for this trip or other things like that. Thinking about packing now can help you save time and money in the future. So one of the things that I thought was super important and started off by doing is watching a ton of YouTube videos. So if you are watching this video, you're off to a great start. I looked at so many people's what I packed for semester at sea and made a huge master list of everything that multiple different people brought. By doing this, I was able to think of things that maybe one person didn't pack but someone else did, things that could be forgotten, so that I've had tons of ideas of anything that I would possibly want to use on this trip. After that, I began splitting my master list into things that I already owned and then also things that I would need to buy in the future. This kind of gave me an idea of, okay, don't go spend too much money on clothes when you really need stuff like washer bags or a nice camera, things like that. After that, I started looking only at my things that I needed to buy lists. Started organizing it by things that I really needed and things that I probably could live without. That way, when I go ahead and start purchasing things, I'm starting to buy from the top of that list and working my way down to the things that I don't necessarily need, but if I have extra money, I would totally grab them and bring them along. So this list of the things that I needed to buy has now become my Christmas, birthday, any other holiday wish list. And it's actually super convenient because obviously there are things that you need but don't necessarily want to buy for yourself, but there are tons of people and family members out there that are looking to get you gifts and never know what to get. So why not have them get you something that's going to be super useful for you in the future on your voyage, whether it's 5 years from now, next month, whatever it is. Ask those friends and family and kind of give those ideas when they're asking for things that you might want. My recommendation and what I did is create an Amazon wish list called semester at sea wish list, SAS wish list, whatever you want to name it. But you can make those wish lists public and put exactly the items, the brands, sizes, colors. When it comes around to those birthday or holiday seasons, people can go onto Amazon and purchase the exact items that you want. Another reason for me why creating these lists in advance is super important is just because it allows me to purchase things over time. So I'm not spending thousands of dollars right before my trip and possibly running out of spending money. I'm buying it gradually over time. So I give myself about $100 a month to spend on things that I need for semester at sea, and being able to do that allows me to save more money towards my trip and not be overspending at the last minute. Being conscious of my spending for semester at sea is super important to me. So if you are trying to do a semester at sea on a budget, you have come to the right place. Obviously, I have not gone on my voyage yet, and so I still have tons of videos to make, but I will be putting one up soon about how I'm planning on financing my trip, as well as how much I'm calculating it all to cost. I will be doing tons of updates on my experience, whether that's from applying, filling out the scholarships, what exactly that process looks like so people completely understand what they're getting themselves into, how long this process is going to take, and things that they can be doing starting now to plan for their voyage in the future. If you are interested in seeing the master list that I made and kind of how I suggest dividing it up for yourselves, I have a blog post all about it on my blog, which will be linked below, so feel free to click on that, download that packing list, add to it, take things off, whatever you need to do to make this experience your own. I thought that I'd share that for all of y'all. This video was pretty short and sweet today, but thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that it was super helpful. As always, drop any questions or comments down below, and if you're planning on going on semester at sea, please let me know down below. I would love to hear about it, your experience, especially if you're going on the spring 2022 voyage. Please let me know. I would love to connect with you and so we can be friends. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.